Greetings and welcome. I hope everyone's had themselves a pretty good day today. I know mine's been pretty good. Now, as you guys who pay attention to the schedule know, it is time for the fun Elder Scrolls 3. Oh, sorry, Elder Scrolls 4. Sorry, I'm thinking about our commentator who's from Elder Scrolls 3. Dagoth, or just Dagoth, as he likes to call himself.
Who was working through retina technology ever since I got warped into your world. I curse you, Ascended Sleeper.
Yeah. But yes, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion Remastered. As you can see, Crusader, total badass. And let's see. So, put on notifications saying that we've gone live. And for those who need catching up, we are in the Shivering Isles DLC. Or the Madhouse, as you could look at it. So, we get to make our way through there and enjoy a bit of crusading on that number.
Indeed, welcome to Shagora's frat house.
Yeah.
Where, like his two different realms, are somewhat divided, yet still standing. Abraham Lincoln would roll in his grave.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure our fans might end up needing some W energy to get through this level of madness. By the way...
What's that, Ascended Sleeper? Oh, you want me to tell him that?
Back!
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, he recommends you talk to any and all Khajiits as soon as possible.
Fun. Yeah, and like I said, some W to help get you through some of this madness in this realm. Yeah, use my special code Red Thunderfang on the Debbie website and you'll be able to, get a nice little discount. Without further ado, let's continue trying to enter into the Madlands, which is currently guarded by the Great Guardian. Now, let's talk to this guy who might have an idea how to get past him.
I'm J-Red Iceveins. Do you ever wonder why
he's
things
sleeping.
look better without their skin on? For instance, you can only really see the bones when you take them out. You can hear them better that way, too.
Okay, Gatekeeper.
I want him dead. I need him dead. His bones are calling to me. Rumor has it you want him dead, too. If you're any good with a lockpick, we can help each other out. We can get into the gardens of flesh and bone.
The Gates of Madness.
I can hear them calling to me from the other side.
Why are
We
you
need to
letting
kill
that
the
Prince
gatekeeper.
Charming
He has the
thin
keys.
mouth parody abstract talk you down like that?
They say the gatekeeper's magical. I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in bones. And the best way to kill something is with the bones of its own. I can see the bones of a dead gatekeeper in the courtyard of the gardens. The door's locked, though. You'll pick that lock, and I'll collect the bones. Then I'll make some arrows, and we'll kill the gatekeeper. Sound good?
Lead on.
Here, take this lockpick. Careful, it's the only one I've got. You open the door, I'll kill things. Let's go.
Interesting, because I've got no lockpicking experience in this world. Scheitza. There's going to be a bit of madness here, I have a feeling. Probably gonna sound like Mosey and be like, ugh. Why can't we just bonk it? Actually, mostly probably offer it some ale. Alright. The storm's starting to roll in. The gardens of flesh and bone.
Hurry, pick that lock open. I can hear them in there.
And before I get started on that... Oh, nice. I actually look like I'm... My armor looks like it's all wet. Nice visual effect. I did not see that before.
Don't you know, you're putting on medieval chrome.
I need to get in there.
True. Alright, let's see. Oh, glad that worked well. The Bone Keepers.
Die! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Shambles. Complete shambles. Skeletons.
Here we are. From these gatekeeper bones, I can make some arrows.
When will these bone arrows be ready?
Find me in a few hours. We'll kill the gatekeeper.
Bone arrows.
The arrows aren't ready yet.
Alright.
Take care.
In that case, we shall head back and wait a few hours for him to have his arrows completed. Such fun was like, come back in a few hours, and it's like, really? Why do we have to wait a few hours?
In the meantime, I send a super request that you explore a bit while you wait.
The little town, mad town, right outside, right on the inside. Like a bit of fun little marsh town. If the Argonians were about architecture like this, they'd probably have houses like that.
A lot changed for Elder Scrolls ever since Todd Howard decided to walk Lord of the Rings. Beforehand, Morrowind was peak Elder Scrolls content.
Yeah, I'll definitely say the story to Morrowind is really epic. Me and my girlfriend claimed she's played the game before back in the day. Which, wouldn't be surprised. Although I'm pretty sure she might have done it on the PlayStation. I'm still trying to work on converting her over to Xbox and the true way.
There is no one true way, save for one. Oxymoronically as that statement sounds. My Senate Sleeper and I have extended discussions on the subject.
Really?
We'll inform you about this later.
Understood. Look at this. You gotta do some parkouring all across this little village if you want to. Parkour! That's how those mushrooms give a little town light, don't they? for a bit. I know that did a smidge. Let's wait for a few hours. See the sun come up, and then... Oh, hello, Vig. How's Kick treating you tonight? So this is what the game looks like around here. Not bad. Alright, let's head back in this guy's house and get those... We've got those arrows ready.
Do the bones talk to you, too?
Bone arrows.
The arrows are ready. Here are some for you, and I'll keep some. Let's go kill the gatekeeper. We might die, but there's worse things.
Follow me!
Let's go!
The bone arrows, and it's also got the quiver on his back, is just like the dragon bone arrows that the Creation Club in Skyrim gives. Wonder where they got the inspiration from. Now, I do not do archery, so that will have to be your job. You know, somewhere along, if I can figure out how to do it, I would not mind actually doing a Dagoth mod on Skyrim and see what you think, Dagoth.
You mean inviting my third-rate Gunnar cousin to make commentaries on your adventures?
I'll not make commentaries. He'd just go and He'd
Trust
just be
me,
commenting on your review.
Reddit is both his views and the cause of his problems.
Well, think about this. You could look at it as you doing a react to how well they did.
It is a brain-eating amobia in action. I'd rather you not invite that kind of degeneracy over to you.
Alright. Too much
If you
madness.
insist, I will mock it as much as possible.
Too much madness, I think. Alright. Saving and... Okay, that was weird. The game decided to crash right after I saved. Good thing I saved right then and there.
That's classic Bethesda. Nothing new.
Really. Crazy stuff, right? At least we did save right at the right point. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts towards the upcoming holiday?
My ascended sleeper despises that holiday to the full, because nothing but bad things happen to him upon that.
I can understand that. I know once upon a time my brother used to think that Friday the 13th was a lucky day for him. Alright, we're back in the game. Alright. Adventurer, what do you have for steel gear? For you. And then you are steel again. Bunch of steel gear, I believe.
This This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Yay.
The gatekeeper is slain. Congratulations. The honor of taking the keys from his corpse is yours.
All right.
If you hear any bones talking...
Gatekeeper bone arrows. Key to dementia, key to mania. And, yeah. Now we can go through the Gate of Madness.
So, you've managed to kill the gatekeeper. Pity. Well, you'll now be able to enter the realm proper. You'll notice there are 2 doors. One leads to the lands of mania, the other to dementia. Enter through either one. The lands are quite distinct, but both are Sheogorath's domain. You'll want to seek out Lord Sheogorath. I believe he has plans for you. Try not to disappoint him.
Dementia.
The lands of dementia reflect the darker side of its residents. It is easy to get lost among the tangle of roots growing out of the ground.
Red, I have
If you wish
decided
to
your
meet
new cosplay
dementia's
outfit.
citizens, seek them
You
out
are
in
not going to
Deepwater
tell me
or
to
Felmore.
cosplay as this guy.
I'm sure they'll welcome one such as you with open arms.
The only requirement is that you become clean-shaven.
Mania.
The lands of Mania are bright, vibrant, and full of color. You'll find its inhabitants reflect the land itself. If you wish to meet the residents of Mania, you'll find them in the settlements of Hale and Highcross. Take care, though.
Yeah.
Though the citizens and creatures of Mania are colorful, they can often be quite deadly. I'm sure you can handle it, though. If only we could speak more often.
Alright. And the interesting thing, apparently that's a flesh atronach kind of concept. The gatekeeper. And he's just shaking there. Jeez, did someone stick a piece of paraphernalia I cannot mention up him? Entering into dementia. Place where our viewers have voted that I go into. Alright. And this guy's just running forward. Probably he's got some adventure to do. But yes, a reminder of Sheogorath. Oh, the Shivering Isles of Sheogorath. Now, here's our destination over there. All the way New Sheath. Yep. And we gotta go on that road to get to it. So it'll be fun. And yes, that does say what you think it does, unfortunately. That is one thing about madness, that is a unfortunate thing. But yeah, so let us make our way eastward through dementia. Rather interesting domain, to say the least.
This ends here.
Oh, hello. This thing looks like an ant.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
A gnarl. That's funny, if the next thing we know he ends up being like, I'm Groot. Small little settlement with an interesting setup. Dining area there. Open living house here. I don't think you'd expect in a place with really good weather. Nope. And there's a flesh atronach there. And down you go. Over sword. Cool. Oh well. I got my Crusader sword. It's better. Alright. Let us continue onward. Yeah, bit of a long hike, to put it mildly. Makes you almost wish you could summon in Arvac. But that's a Skyrim thing. Man.
It's in here. It's not sworn to carry your burdens.
Ha ha ha. Roughly around, well, just under 1,000 paces from our target. Oh, that was interesting. And looks like plenty more trouble ahead. Grumite Beater. Fun. You know, the magical effect should wear off shortly. I remember the first time I played this game, this definitely seemed like... oh. The right kind of territory for me. Okay. I somehow managed to get off the road, even though I'm on a road. Is this a glitch, or is this something else? Oh well. Following roads is typically the right thing to do. Especially since there's a fork of the road right here, and I go right, it's like it says on the map. And you missed. Torture. Alright. And yes, as you can see, there's a change to the color on the sky. I definitely want to see what it looks like without the rain. On both here and in Mania. But definitely it's got good coloring to that. And what is this? What is this? This is weird. Big old crystalline formations in the ground. Very different from the rest of the aesthetics around. Another gnarl. Yeah, my blade skill went up to 69. Alright. Alright. Okay, reaching the Hill of the Unfortunates. Yeah, here's the interesting thing. There's actually, in the capital city, 2 districts. There's one for the Mania and one for the, Dimension, and one for the Mania. And of course, there's the Capitalist District. good description for it. And more crystals. What is this? Definitely seem out of place. In a place such as this. Ooh. Whole collection of eyes. That's... Ooh, eerie. Flooded camp lies ahead. Oh. Greater skinned hound. Fascinating. Closing in on a place called the Flooded Camp. Interesting.
It's also somewhat lame to point out, but your 69 blades on fire.
And so is this little chameleon creature. Deceased scallion. Well, he didn't like my fireball. I cast fireball! Dude, you're just making a fireball! Yeah. Here is that hill we've previously talked about. Which we'll get a quick little look at. There's a flood camp, and oh, there's another skillion there. And more crystalline formations. Interesting. Wanna go? Fireball. Pollywog. That sounds like the kind of name you'd expect from something from like Alice in Wonderland. Interesting. Not seeing anything special about this area too much. Even though it's titled a special hill. Oh well. We'll head for that camp and see what's in there. Nothing special. Oh, look, there's the view of the capital. Yay. The New Shaft Graveyard. Oh, look. There's a bone walker. Oh, forget the name of the proper name of this thing, but shambles. They're not enjoying my fireball, I think. Yeah, better than I cast Thunder Spell. If I remember right, there's something particular about the New Shaft Graveyard. Helen the Deaf. She never heard it coming. Oh. That's cheesy on a whole different level.
My Ascended Sleeper shares some unexpected insight. If you kill every single resident of this realm in the most ironic way possible, Sheogorath himself will leave his personal message and analysis of their death on their tombstone and epitaph.
Remember Enderi. One day she will rise and take her vengeance.
He also recommends you read that out loud in a Sheogorath-like voice.
Vien Brennus in Brenninus. Noble, but poor. Lobgrom Morgob died. We ate him and buried the bones here. May your spirit swim forever in Mech Half-Tail. At least it wasn't Lift's tail. Here lies Blaze Set, faster than the wind, dumber than a stump. Ah, Renesta lies here, covered in glory and dirt. Vilvan Talaran was thrown in this hole. The sad comedy in that. Alright, we're about 100 meters, 100 paces away from our target. Oh. Down goes the bad dog. Deep wallow. Interesting. Alright. Oh, a nice waterfall over there. Right on the side, as we approach the Crucible, the city district of Dementia. And here's one of the city guards, which I know so many Elder Scrolls fans have had hot dreams about these lot.
How may I serve?
The Dark Seducers.
Some. And only those that are like my third-rate cousin.
Mad God's blessings.
No shith.
The Maz can guard Crucible in New Sheath. We ensure the Demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Sheogorath.
Dagoth.
Sheogorath is our Lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death.
Shivering Isles.
The Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Sheogorath, divided yet perfect. Walk with our Lord.
Alright. Let's enter and see how they've updated the Crucible, shall we?
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! Cornsky is Ralphing!
Apologies, citizen, but I must return to my post.
Gal burst in it.
Wow, that's definitely a height difference. I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to do
saw
that
the Zaxer, and
one
I
bad
too.
line.
Oh, fribble!
That could see so many weebs for the Dark Seducers going and doing.
What's they already have?
Yeah. How does that one TikTok audio that describes it best go again? Oh yes, I remember. Be careful what you wish for. I wish to be between your thighs.
Probably a set of degrees that would give one a near heart attack, if not an aneurysm. reason.
Yeah, definitely looks like it's been updated pretty well. Yeah. Crucible definitely looks like it got remastered pretty well.
Here's a new Destiny.
Yeah.
My Sith Leaver comment said, Lord Shack should probably say, I can't believe what I am seeing.
Alright, let's go about fixing up the weapons.
They call me Cutter for a truly inspired blade. I can forge madness or... Here, hold on to this parchment. It lists what I need.
Interesting.
I'm very good at sharpening blades, but
Madness ore.
spirits of ancient souls are trapped in the ore. Find it in old ruins. Also, Grunmites are especially attracted to it. It's a simple and flexible ore, yet it holds a good edge. I can shape the sharpest of blades from it. I can also create magical items.
I thought you were getting back by her starking beauty.
Need something sharp?
Let's see what all
Stabbing,
she has
cutting,
here in this
that sort of
lab.
thing. I can accommodate you, I assure. Go. Sink your blade deep
Alright, since we got our gear patched up, let's continue our way up. And wow, that's definitely quite the face to come upon. And that will lead into Blitz. Otherwise known as... Oh, here's the other ones that people go nuts over. The golden
Speak quickly,
saints.
mortal. Speak quickly.
I think I like the original version of these guys.
Go.
There's still as much breaks. Yeah, this is what you'd call the high zone.
No apples. Don't like apples. Got mutton, fritters.
Look at that sky there. Very bright and crazy. Yeah, and rather fun door. Back into the crucible. See if we can get a good look at the sky. Yep. Dark and twisted. Like it's people. The storm's coming back in. Alright, to the palace grounds. Yeah, look at this place. Oh, more of those crystal formations are appearing. In here, of all places. And here we get a good look at both mania and dementia. Just this one spot that looks over both.
Speak quickly, mortal.
2 different flames for 2 different armies.
How may I serve?
Yep. The Duke of Mania lives there, and the Duchess of Dementia lives there. And then right in the middle, the Mad King himself. Surrounded by both Mania and Dementia. And there's his butler there. Let's see how well they did a good job re-enhancing this place. Wonder how they did with him.
A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done! Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
What is it that you want?
I've been waiting for you. Or someone like you. Or someone other.
LOL.
For some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job! Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Changes.
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
The Grey March.
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
What now?
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one, of course. Anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
Why is Zedilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here, trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
That's Brent Shipping Miles.
You can go now. Run along, scoot.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it.
Zedilian.
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedilian and get it reactivated.
Reactivated?
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I? To reactivate Zedillion for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedillion's power source, cannot be restored.
Alright.
If only we could speak more often.
So. Nice.
How may I serve?
Let's see.
How are you liking that warped place so far?
So far, so fun. Okay, so fast travel to the Blackroot Lair, and we can head southward. Well, southeast, specifically. Okay, wrong way. Northward. First. So tell me, Dagoth, what all foods and sweets have has your ascended sleeper over there given you a chance to taste?
Apparently, it's something from a creator named Little Debbie's.
Nice. Has he ever had you try out what is it? Nerds Rope gummy clusters? Pretty tasty.
To that, he says he's lost interest in them in years, so he won't provide it.
Well, they're tasty. Alright, about 3,500 paces away. Felmore. I wonder what that place is. We might find out. Here we are, Zedillion. Almost there. And then we get to have a little bit of mad fun. And I say it like that because, seriously, it is. Oh, look. Gone. Looks like he wants to pick a fight. Alright, come on over, tough guy. Rather slow. Yeah, not impressed.
Look and behold, the common redditor. I have no idea what my third-rate cousin sees in them.
I have entered Fidelian. I should now begin locating focus crystals that link to the restoration of judgment. Oh, the resonator of judgment. With the rest of the dungeon. Oh man, this is a puzzle and a half, I can tell you that much. Oh no, it's fun. Believe me, I've had a field day trying to get around this place in the past, and I remember it. Oh boy, flashbacks. And since we're in the land of madness, how mad is the sound? Going from nerds gummy clusters to eating wasabi peas.
Must be the specialties of the state of Missouri.
No, it's just... I ended up getting given some wasabi peas as a means trying to help me with some of my congestion and such I've been dealing with. Okay. Taking... This guy's doing... Withering Moon. Interesting. Crystal Staff. Ooh. And... I found... a focusing crystal. But yeah, wasabi peas are pretty good. Real good for cleaning out the sinuses. Real tough guys. Pigs. Oh, madness ore. Might be able to make some use of that. Let me actually start searching these guys now. Madness ore is a tricky thing to try and get a hold of in Skyrim. It's a very rare ore. And I got this, so the armor's definitely, Ow. Nice trap there. I'll say this, the Madness armor set in Skyrim is definitely one of those ones that seems perfect for, like, a Chaos player. Someone ought to do, like, Chaos Space Marines. Particularly Black Legion. Another crystal stuff. There we go. Wow, that guy survived with literally 1 HP. My block timing was perfect on that, and I got experience. Destruction went up too. madness ore. Nice. Okay, this way. So much fun. Through dungeons deep.
And man's caverns old. My sentence zipper says, say what?
Yeah. He's probably also thinking of singing that one song, Down, Down to Goblin Town. So we found the third receptacle. Let go, my lad. Oh man, this gauntless matrix. It looks like to mold some kind. A mold of some kind. Interesting. The last resonance. Alright. And we got you guys again. More madness ore. Let's see. These things are worshipping the crystal in a very frenzy. Interesting. Worshipping this crystal, really? Big and crazy. Okay, it's opened elsewhere, but where? Okay, it's leading me this way. Resonator of Judgment. It's been attuned. I should now make my way back to New Sheoth and report my success. Teleportation.
Finally, Lord Sheogorath has sent someone to assist me. But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone. Welcome to Zidillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Killaban Nirendil.
Tell me about this place.
A wonder of engineering, is it not? Zidillion is the ultimate test of mettle for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Tell me more.
Ever since that wretched gatekeeper was made, Zedillion became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually all but forgotten. After only a few years passed, the Grummites began moving in. Ghastly things. They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols and removed them from their rightful places. This rendered the resonator inert and Zedillion completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Zedillion back into operation.
How do I get out of here?
Yes, I tend to ramble. You'll have to forgive me. If you have the attenuator, then Sheogorath must have sent you. Zedillion would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the resonator chamber. Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
What should I do?
The only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume Sheogorath gave you the manual of Zedillion. You can consult it for more information, or I can provide instructions.
Instructions.
As the adventurers make their way through Zedillion's chambers, they will encounter choices that you make in these control platforms. All you need to do is decide what becomes of the adventurers. Will you drive them insane, or will you pull the life from their bodies?
Explain the choices I'm making.
Each chamber presents two options. When you push the appropriate button, an event will unfold for the adventurers to experience. One is physically harmful, usually lethal traps or creatures, something relished by the residents of Dementia. The other choice is more mental. They are designed to make the adventurers lose their grip on reality, much like the residents of Mania. Of course, the introduction of spore gas with the Mania choices helps as well.
You handle the cleanup?
Well, the dead will be disposed of, have no fear. That's my job. Those that are lucky enough to merely go insane will be granted a place in the Shivering Isles as a permanent resident.
How do I know when I'm done?
You'll know you're done when they lie dead on the ground, or they are out of their minds. Of course, any of their possessions you wish to keep are yours for the taking. I'll make sure you get them when you're done.
How do I make the choices?
Simple. Wait until the adventurers are in position, and then press a button. If they survived, they will proceed to the next chamber, and so on. It's really quite ingenious.
Hey, Dagoth.
Yes.
I'm gonna make this a little more fun for you. I'm gonna let you choose which options in this, which choice in each of these stages of this dungeon defense. How's that
I would
sound?
refer to my third-rate cousin.
As you wish. The resonator works by drawing adventurers to itself with a sort of magical siren's call. Sheogorath uses the resonator to find the cream of the crop, as he calls them, the best of the worst to populate the Isles. Quite clever, eh? I will be happy to describe each chamber and explain the event that unfolds as we proceed through Zedillion. So good to be back in business.
Alright, heading for the first one. First chamber. The adventurers are walking in.
Now keep your weapons ready and watch your backs. Do what I say, and we might just get out of here alive.
Alright. Do we want to send a gnarl swarm after them? Or a giant gnarl?
Can we just leave?
Son of Sleepers recommended the
Like the
little
looks
ones.
of this place.
You said that gnarl swarm?
Indeed. Imagine a beehive.
Ruin. What in Oblivion is that thing?
And outcries of
This
Nicolas
is one of
Cage
the
going,
horrid
not the
guardians of which
bees.
the story spoke.
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Wait just a moment. What's that sound?
Prepare
Trouble. It looks like one of them went down. Ooh, and look at that fancy sword that orc uses.
What kind of nefarious sorcery is this?
Damn it! Lewin deserved better than this, and I'm responsible. Someone will pay dearly, I assure you.
There's nothing to be done here. We must press on.
Alright. The rogue's been taken down. Now to the next room.
Unleash the swarm, did we? Nothing like a little bloodlust to start the encounter off right.
Moving on to the next one. Here's the next observation.
Look! I told you. Treasure. Let's have at it, Zendelius.
Ooh, quite the trap
Look
there.
at those jewels.
Now, do we want to activate a fire trap? Or drop keys?
Drop it.
Drop the keys? Alright.
This place is beginning to blast. The cage is locked.
Grimok, be careful. This looks too good to be true.
If only Lewin were here, he could get us through this in no time.
We'll have to fend for ourselves. Do you think you can pry the door open?
Forget it. This is obviously a trick. Let's get out of here.
To be so close and yet so far. If only we had the key. Wait. Do you hear something? Look! Keys! One of them must open the gate. We're rich!
Let's get out of here, Zendelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time.
I'll know it when I see it. Yes, it must be here.
They're all fake. Just come with me now.
Find it. Yes, I must find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Cause the mage to go insane by pouring hundreds of keys on the ground, convincing him that one of them would open the treasure. The leader of the group still remains. Make our way to the next chamber.
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
Wow, that's a type of madness right there. Thousands of keys, and yet none of them would work. Alright, into the last chamber. Only one remains.
Steady, Grimok. Steady. You've been through worse before. What more could this place possibly throw at you?
Now, do we want to raise the dead?
If I find out who's
Or-
running the show, there'll be hell to pay.
Create a ghost illusion?
This place is giving me the creeps.
What do you think, Dagoth?
Only me left? Fine. I'll show 'em.
Offer the choice to me again, because I'm partially distracted by Ascended Sleeper's shenanigans.
If I find out who's
Raise the
running
Dead,
show, there'll be hell to pay.
or Ghost Illusion.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
Given the month that we're in, let's just aim for the dead.
What?
Gotcha.
The very dead rise in this accursed place. Very well. You'll not slay me without a fight. I'm at you. Blood for blood. Now it's my turn. Take this. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn.
And now he's been slain.
You've made short work of the intruders. Gorath should be proud to have such an efficient apprentice. Now, if you'll step on the last teleporter pad, I will meet you in the reception chamber so we can recover your earnings. I'm afraid you've exhausted Zidilion's resources. This was the final chamber. Not to worry, we'll have your spoils too in no time at all.
Alright. Heading to the recovery room.
As is the tradition, you are to be awarded a focus crystal as a token of your fine work. I'll have it sent to the palace and placed in the main hall, if you wish to take a look at it.
You spoke of earnings.
Oh yes, of course. It seems a most unusual weapon was recovered from the orc warrior, Gromok. Never seen anything like it, but perhaps his journal can give you some useful information. Beyond that, take whatever else you need from the recovery chest. You've earned it. You're free to go at any time, of course. Just up that hallway. Good luck to you.
Alright. Gold. Talisman of Abatement. Nice. Dawn Fang and Dusk Fang. A rather interesting sword, to say the least. Although, my Crusader sword is better.
Sentimental reasons.
No, it's actually stronger because you actually get, well, Dawnfang Duskfang is 14 damage stock. The bullet in the Crusader sword is 16. Let's see. What's it say about the sword? Inside the closet was a bunch of stuff, but the best was the sword. What a beauty. It looks like a mouth with teeth. With teeth handle like golden snakeskin. Gem in the middle of it. Akaviri. Made by the Taisi. Rather interesting. And these crystal formations are growing out of the ground, and whoa! Who are these guys?
That was quite a battle. I hope you are uninjured.
What were those things?
You've not heard the legends? How could that be? Those beings, as you call them, aren't beings at all. They are the soulless abominations known as the Knights of Order. Their attraction to the Resonator isn't surprising. It was built from one of the obelisks that dot the isles they seem to have an affinity for. You must proceed to Sheogorath at once and tell him the Knights have returned. Quickly now, go!
Citizen Shivering Isles. Sterile sort of order. Not that impressive. Very quartzy looking suits, I must say. Alright. Make our way back to Sheogorath. Some of the good news and the bad news. Sweet Charity of Madness. Ah, here we go. Talisman of Abatement. Something real nice with this one. Rather interesting visual effect there. You can see there, you can see the life energy off that Golden Saint. Rather cool effect. I remember when it used to be more like a fire kind of thing. Well, more fires than what those guys have.
Blessings, citizen.
It's going in.
Always a pleasure.
Sheogorath.
Well now, what news do you have to report?
I was attacked by knights.
So soon? Not a surprise, I suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burden your little brain with it now. And Zedilian, since you're standing here, I assume you've succeeded. Or you're terribly confused, or really lacking in good judgment.
Zedilian functions once more.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone! Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one. That can be just as much of a celebration if you don't like cheese, true? You've run a maze like a good little rat. But no cheese for you yet. Oh, well, maybe a little. I've granted you a new spell. The ability to summon Haskell, my Chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows a lot. More than he knows. In fact, give it a try. Summon our friend to you now. I'll wait.
Just a little bit of fun. I'm I'm sure you've had fun with this one. Or at least your Sent Sleeper did.
Our Lord has granted you the power to summon me. How wonderful for me. When summoned, I can offer advice on your current endeavor. I imagine it's up to you what to do with my wisdom. Do try to use your power sparingly. I have duties to which I must attend. Rather more important than shepherding you around, I'm sure.
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it again. He loves it!
Ah, summoned again. My lord does so enjoy that, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
Depends on him.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jiggalag and stop the Grey March. Oh, don't expect to summon dear Haskell anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving my presence. I get that sometimes.
Jiggalag. Who's that?
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. And not in a good way. Bleak, colorless, dead, boring! And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it, hates me. A bit single-minded, if you take my meaning. You've seen his knights. Not the warm and cuddly sort. Not a bit of original thought in their lifeless husks. So, you're going to help me stop him.
Me? How?
Again with the niggling little details. Hold your tongue, or I will. We'll get to that, all in due time. For now, you've got other work to do.
What is the Grey March?
An event. A movement. An apocalypse of sorts. Happens every era, at the end of every era. Which is to say, now. The Grey March comes, and Jiggalag walks. Or runs. Never skits, sidles, or struts. Mostly he just destroys everything around him.
What would you ask of me now?
Ask? Ask? I don't ask! I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you? I suppose few really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn.
Learn? Learn what?
2 halves, 2 rulers, 2 places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheoth is. You might be surprised. Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's important to keep it intact. And maybe you'll make some friends along the way. That's always nice.
The obelisks.
Seen them about, have you? Odd things. They've always been here, but they're not of here, if you take my meaning. You'll see those Knights of Order around them during the Grey March. Drum to them like flies to honey, or rotting flesh. Ever wonder why flies like both? Best not to ask.
Alright.
Ta! Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
Alright. Let's start with Dementia. Oh look, with our resonance crystal. Look at that trophy sitting on pedestals for us. How fun. Start with the House of Dementia.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Anya Herrick. I serve Lady Syl, and she allows me to remain protected within the House of Dementia. I'm so grateful to her.
Rumors.
I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it. See you.
Let's go and talk to Duchess, shall we? Looks like an elf. I don't remember her being an elf.
Why do you approach the Duchess of Dementia? Do you seek death?
I was told to find you.
You're the one the Mad God sent, aren't you? Then you're safe for now. Speak to no one unless I instruct you to. None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me? None! Surrounded by traitors and spies I am. Always, always. They watch and wait, eager to slip a knife into my spine when I'm not looking.
Who's spying on you?
Could be all of them. Every last one. None can be trusted. But they'll never take me down. Never! I'll see them all rotting in shallow graves before I let my guard down. You will help me. Yes, yes, you will be most useful.
How can I help?
You're going to find out who knows. You're going to learn who keeps secrets, who conspires against me. You will be my Grand Inquisitor. Expose the conspirators and they will be punished, I assure you. Find out who keeps secrets and what they are. Speak with Herdier. He will help you. Do you understand what is required of you? If no one is found, you will be held responsible.
If Crystal ever gets any cosplay ideas.
What?
Would be most interesting, to say the least.
I am Kithlin, steward of Lady Syl. Unless you have reason to be here, your presence is unwelcome.
Conspiracy.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's... See you.
Alright.
What do you want?
Conspiracy.
Find those who plot against me.
Rumors.
The gatekeeper's been killed. This is only the first step. There'll be... I expect results, Inquisitor, and I expect...
Alright.
them soon.
Inquisitor of the Mad One.
What brings you to this delightful corner of the House of Dementia? How may I help you?
I am the Grand Inquisitor.
Are you? I'd expected an entrance with a bit more flair. Ah, well, perhaps you'll grow into the role. One can hope. Now, we've much to do. Lady Syl is not a patient woman, as I'm sure you've seen. Shall we begin?
Fine, let's go.
I do appreciate an assertive leader. I look forward to working with you on this assignment. Lead the way, Grand Inquisitor.
Alright. Let's go and start inquisiting.
What do you want? What? Do you have business in the house?
Conspiracy.
No conspiracies here. Go pester someone else.
Herder, torture him.
Please, no! I swear I know nothing about a conspiracy!
One more time.
Please, no! All right, please, just stop. I don't know anything specific, but Anya has been looking scared lately. More scared than usual. I think something's going on with her. Now, please, leave me alone! Take care.
Alright, let's go and talk to her about this, shall we?
Hi. Speak, madman.
The conspiracy.
What? No, I don't know anything about anything. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Let's persuade her, shall we?
Please, no! Please! I'm not involved! I didn't do anything! They wanted me to get them close to Syl, but I wouldn't abide them.
Who approached me? Oh, sorry, who approached you? Tell me at once.
It was Masada. He said he was working on behalf of someone else. He told me I needed to help him, or there would be repercussions. I didn't know what to do. Turning on Syl could cost me my life. But if I don't help, what will Masada do to me? You must do something. Farewell. Stay safe.
Alright. Let's head down to the Crucible, shall we? And see what we can determine on this number.
Hey, you! Come over here. I've got to ask you something. Something important. Shh. Just come over here.
Rather interesting roadway. That segment, anyway.
You'll find that in spite of the world being mad, people are rather more straightforward.
Blessings, citizen.
Indeed. Alright, let's see. Mazalda's house.
I am so full, not the least bit hungry.
Greetings.
This Mazkin must return to duty.
Goodbye.
Yeah. The door to this house. Let's go in and investigate, shall we?
Looking. Always. It's gone. All of it. Gone. Have you seen any of it? Any of my things? The others. They think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back.
Conspiracy.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's get the answers out of him. Herder.
Please, no! You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but unless you have some evidence of this preposterous conspiracy, you'll get nothing from me. told you, I don't know anything. You can't prove a thing.
Persuade him.
Please, no! You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but unless you have some evidence of this preposterous conspiracy, you'll get nothing from me.
Conspiracy.
I've told you, I don't know.
I don't care.
No,
Get him.
please, no!
How long Crusader of you?
You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but unless you have some evidence of this preposterous conspiracy, you'll get nothing from me.
The Madlands might be going and messing with the
Told you,
brain.
I don't know anything. You can't prove a thing. Please, no! You may continue to do your work. Iril has a big problem with Brythor. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Iril is making a huge fuss over it. Iril owns a magic shop in town called Iril's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself. I heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone. This better be good.
Let's try a little bit of...
Oh, every little bit helps. Don't talk such rot. Sure, that's cute. You can't scare me. Such adventures, how I envy you. Every little for me, that would thank you. See, that would get you something. I see.
Let's see if this will
I've told you, I don't know. Please, no! You may continue to do your worst. I've told you, Thank you.
But then you have the reload ability.
See you.
Yes, Inquisitor. What? Of course, Inquisitor.
There. Let's see. Let's go and talk around. See what we can discover, shall we?
I have a proposition for you. Best not to talk about it here. Meet me at the sewer grate, northeast of the Sheogorath statue. Come after dark. Come alone. Best not to talk about it.
Okay, so he's not going to be able to talk to us.
Watch for them.
There's someone we can talk to.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! I'll calla crack the Findu. I will. You Terrated it.
Rumors.
Someone removed those gauntlets.
Can't. Conspiracy.
Nary in that. I'll ballito before I crable. Gal burst in it.
Mad God's blessings. Walk with our Lord.
Yes?
Blessings, citizen.
Let's see.
You haven't seen that filthy cat beggar, have you? Ike, the Knight of the Thorn, lives in Hale. I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Please, no.
Persuade.
Please, no more. I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Please, no.
Persuade again. I said we have to go through these measures to get the
Please.
answer.
No more. I don't know anything about... Please, no.
I'm certain your Crusader's moral conscience is plagued.
Yeah.
Please. No. I don't know anything. Thank you. Take care.
I got the answer for the
Hi.
seek.
Your lips to his ears. Santer may sell a lot of books. No, no, I know. Please, no!
Now, if it was a Sith Crusader, that'd be a different case.
I don't want trouble. I keep to myself. But I see Masada and that dark seducer, Nerrin, meeting behind the buildings late at night sometimes. That's all I know. Nothing more. See you.
Alright. So, we have our target. Now we just need to... wait for our opportunity.
Greetings. The Divine Crusader himself. To what do I owe this honor?
Conspiracy.
I've told you, I don't know. Please, no! You may continue to do your worst. Goodbye.
Alright, guess I'll have to wait for nighttime. Hours.
Hi.
That was a bit unfortunate. Let's see.
Greetings.
Make our way up, up, up. See what we can find. Open the door.
What?
Back into this back chamber. Right here.
What do you want?
Conspiracy.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Liar.
Please, no! Please, no more.
Tell me the truth.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Liar.
Please, no! Oh. Please, no more.
Answers.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy.
Liar.
Please, no! Oh. Please, no more.
Tell me.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy. Please, no!
Torturing Daedra.
If I may be so bold, Inquisitor, I believe this person has nothing to contribute to our investigation. Perhaps we should move on.
Alright.
What would you like to know?
What should we be looking for now?
If Mazada has indeed been consulting with Nelreen of her ladyship's guard, that would provide us with some excellent leverage. If the two meet regularly, you might have a chance to eavesdrop and learn more about what's going on. See you later.
Alright. So back to the Crucible and wait for the late hour. Investigations of the Mad. Considerably interesting.
Ah!
Let's see if 1 a.m. is going to be late enough. Apparently it is, because I see 2 green arrows.
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
No, that blasted Inquisitor got to her. We'll need to find someone else.
See that you do so immediately. This is the one task which you were assigned. If you cannot complete it, you will be removed. Are we clear?
I will. I will. I want to see Syl dead just as much as you do. She cannot be allowed to survive after what she's done. It's despicable.
Good. I shall expect a progress report soon. And keep your head down. The Inquisitor must not become involved.
Interesting.
Blessings, citizen.
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Masada's things? A shiny spoon or a broken bottle? I can't find them.
Conspiracy.
I've told you I don't know anything. You can't prove a thing.
I heard you talking to Nelreen.
What? It's for the good of the Crucible. You must see that. Please, spare me. I'll do anything.
Who else is involved?
I don't know. Besides Nelreen, she's taking orders from someone, but won't tell me who. If I find out, will you promise to spare me?
Very well. Bring me names.
Thank you. Thank you. You are too kind. I shall bring you names, I promise. Meet me in my house tomorrow at midnight. I'll have the information for you. See you later.
Alright. 22 hours of waiting. And we shall have our intel. A long day of waiting, to be sure.
A luxury that your modern world would rarely tolerate.
Understatement. So, someone got to him. Ah, found a key. Let's see if we can find a hidden thing that can tell us what we need to know. Aha. Hello. No ring ceremonial short sword. That'll definitely be incriminating evidence. Indeed. Alright. Let's go and deal with this traitor to the guard. Oh, look at that wonderful sky. That also looks like either an eye or a galaxy. Right up there in the sky. Here, wait. So wonderful. And of course it went dementia, so we went over there to the dementia side.
What do you want?
Conspiracy.
You have no proof. You cannot hold me accountable for anything.
I have your ceremonial sword.
And with it, you'll do what? I'm not even the one you want. Noreen is behind it. You'll need solid proof to pin it on her. You already know my part in this. There is nothing more to say. Walk with our Lord.
So that's our target, huh? Interesting. A whole bunch of back and forth thing, I will say. To deal with this conspiracy. Let's see. Where to go to deal with that one? Alright. We'll wait for the morning. That way we can pounce, as the Khajiit would say.
Hello, I'm Murine. If you have any
Very
secrets,
old-looking
I'm the one to
Altmer.
tell. I won't share them with anyone but my family. Unless they're good ones, that is.
Conspiracy.
I see you've done quite a bit of work to track me down. Yes, I orchestrated it. Syl deserves to die a painful death for turning on all of us and consorting with our enemies. Go ahead, do what you will. Nothing matters now. Haven't you got what you need? Goodbye.
Alright. Time to go turn her in. And let us go turn in this intel. The Duchess herself. But it's such fun to watch how it shifts from one to another. Depending which side you're on. At least I have to figure that's how it will work. The sky is a weird thing here. Oh well. Let's go and deal with this, shall we?
Yes?
What news do you have to report, Inquisitor? Have you found who is responsible?
Murine was behind it.
Is that so? I shall have her brought to the torture chamber at once. Meet me there shortly.
Greetings.
And quick to her getting put there. Most interesting.
You've confessed to attempting to kill me, I understand. The penalty for this treachery is death, and is to be carried out immediately.
Rather interesting design on her dress.
You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do. I'm pleased with your work, Inquisitor. As a token of my appreciation, I shall spare your life and make you a courtier of dementia. In addition, accept this bow. May your enemies fear you and never know from where or with what enchantment you shall strike. Take care.
Let's get a look at what this bow is, shall we? Ruin's Edge. Interesting. Daedric design. I'm not surprised. Definitely most interesting, deep in this demented realm. But, you know, we expect from dementia, right?
I see you there. What?
You'd be surprised.
Truth. Especially as next week we'll jump into Mania. That will be most interesting to say the least. Anyway. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream tonight. Getting to check out how they've remastered Oblivion and such. Especially with the Shivering Isles. Oh, such fun it was, I remember, when going through this whole quest. Yeah, so much fun. If you liked what you saw, Twitch and Kick, hit that follow. YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Everybody hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Click the link to our Discord so you can hang out with us, post fun memes, give us good feedback, and keep up to date on what's going on with the channel. And if you want to think about supporting the channel, consider becoming a patron on our Patreon. Even a simple $1 a day will be a great leap towards helping the channel out. Give us the means to give you guys better quality for your entertainment, as well as get some wonderful perks for doing so. And yeah, tomorrow night it's Diablo 3 as we continue that bit of fun. And until then,
keyword there, fun. No matter how many viewers show up.
True. And remember, ambulate cum Domini, walk with the Lord. Good night, and everyone have a good time.